Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Thank y'all for being here. Go ahead and click the like button. Go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype this video. Hello to everybody. I am so glad to be here with you tonight. I didn't think I would, but I am. I thought I was going to be traveling. Hey, healthcare workers, Lakita, Brown Sugar Babe. Let me see. I don't have my laptop tonight, so it's just gonna be us. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Dr. Meredith. Hey, Miss Erica. Hey, Praying with Mount Mona. Leslie, what's going on? How's everybody doing tonight? Honey, there is a lot of topics to talk about. Hey, Trinity. There are a lot of topics to talk about, so I have my phone. Hey, Tommy. Hey, Patricia. Child, we're just gonna get into all of it. Hey, Felicia. How's everybody doing? Has everybody had an eventful week so far? I have. I must say that I was not expecting to be home, but I am happy. Hey, Audie. Hey, Belicious. I'm so glad that I'm at home tonight. Hey, Ramona. I hope we get our Facebook family in here. Everybody's doing good. I'm so glad to be here with y'all tonight. You have no idea. Hey, Cassie. How's everybody doing? Y'all, while we wait on everybody to get in, how is everybody doing the financial free February fasting? Such alliteration. I am doing good. Stephanie, my day has been so good, right? I got in last night. I made some posts. I got into bed. I guess I went to sleep maybe about 11, I think. I got up this morning, went to get my nails done. I do too, Tammy. I cannot wait. Tammy, thank you so much for all your help. I appreciate it so much. You need to get caught up. Girl, yeah, because where you been? Hey, Facebook, I see y'all in here. Honey, girl, Belicious, it's so much going on. It's so much going on. Thank you, honey. It's so much going on, so much that I forgot about the Winter Olympics. And there's been a Black woman who has won something, and I totally have forgotten about the Olympics. So shout out to the first Black woman to win whatever she won. Shout out to her. I can't even remember her name, but I put it in my stories on Instagram. Child, it's been so much. It's been so much going on. And I'm talking about everything. Hey, Angel, I'm so glad you made it tonight. So I knew I was like, Hey, Erlene. So the reason I'm like this is because I don't have my laptop. It's in South Carolina. So I just came on here. I was like, let me come on here, child, so we can just keep our Wednesdays Wednesdaying. Now I don't know about next Wednesday because I will be kind of, I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Hey, Rena. Hey, Monica. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. What has been going on like with everybody? Is everybody doing good for the financial February? Yeah, I have been doing so good. I just spent I got my nails done today. So I really don't count that. I don't count that part. But I haven't spent, I think, excessively. Maybe I've spent $50 excessively. Maybe. Other than paying bills, and I really haven't had to pay for food. So maybe that much. I've been doing really good. And I haven't even, I hadn't even thought about it like, oh, I'm missing out. Yes, please hit the like button, everybody. What you say? Tim says she cleaned up the closet again. Yes, we're almost at 30,000 subscribers. Y'all, let's go. Let's go. I appreciate y'all for being here. She said, praying with Mona said, I just been spending on bills and food. The only thing I have spent in my appointment copay. Yes. Well, we don't count medical stuff. She said grandchild expenses. Well, we don't grandparents, we know y'all gonna spend the money on your grandkids. Just we know you're gonna do that. I am too, Patricia. Patricia, I really feel good. My money has been spent intentionally. Like I said, I got my nails done today. And then I was gonna just, I know, girl, we're gonna talk about it. And I was like, oh, I'm home. I want to do this. I want to do that. But I said, no, I'm gonna take my behind back to the house. I do have some food because I tried to get rid of everything before I left. And I had something to snack on, and that's all I needed. I went to Kroger, child. Hey, Itola, walked in the store. It's a big difference. I walked in Kroger today and they had some chocolate covered strawberries. So I got a chocolate covered strawberry and I ate it while I walked around the store. Thank you, Patricia. And honey, I just walked right on out. I was like, I don't need anything out of here. And when I get off this live, I'm going to lay down and relax because I'm going to get up early in the morning and go pick up Lillian because we leave tomorrow for Vegas. So other than paying, like the flight is already paid for. I think I might have to pay for the room. But other than what we're going to eat while we're there, that's it. I know. We're going to talk about it. Hey, honey. Hey, Tina. Hey, Jay. Yes, girl. We're going to the Cardi concert. I'm so excited. Oh my God, my cousin's husband passed from that. I'm sorry, Tasha. Yes, you have our prayers with you. Our prayers is with you and with him. Men need to get checked. Men think that because they don't wear a bra that they don't have to get checked. But you do. Everybody needs to make sure they're taking care of themselves. Oh my goodness, that's too much. Well, before we get started, everything I say is in my own opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. We're covered under Copyright Act of 1976, and we're using this for fair use. And we will be criticizing and talking about, and maybe a little research. Okay, Angel. So James, oh my God, that's the first thing. Let me get my stuff out, y'all, because we got to go through what I got in my photos. Hold on. James Van Der Beek passed away today. Do we know why he passed away? Because he was like, what, 48? Is that what it was? That's horrible. People are leaving. Good to see you too. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Tangie. Oh, he had cancer. Oh my God. Colon cancer. Oh, Jesus Christ. Men, I'm not saying that he didn't, wasn't doing what he needs to do, but a lot of men do not go and take care of themselves because they just feel like that's, I get it. You don't want to enter that space, but he has 6 kids. Y'all, let's get the likes up. There are 6 people in here. It's 39 likes. Let's go. Thank you for the likes. Oh, it was stage 3. 6 kids. And I think people loved him and everything that he did. And that is so sad. I hate that. Hey, Ham Sandwich, good evening. Hold on, let me see what she says. People don't trust anybody acting. Lady was having an allergy problem and a friend gave her an allergy pill and came out to find it was laced with fentanyl. She passed away. Girl, you should never take anybody's medicine. Hey, Chicago. Hey, Alicia. Girl, we just got started. We just talked about James Van Der Beek. Dawson Creek was your show. I never got into Dawson Creek. I never got into that. I don't know why. I did not get into Dawson's Creek. I did not get into that. But I hate that so bad. That is just too much. So let me keep going. Oh, okay. Rest well to James Van Der Beek. Okay. Let's go on to something that I have been looking at, talking about, posting in my stories about T.I. and 50 Cent. What is it? That's how married men live longer. Because we stay on them. What is it about T.I. that 50 Cent has a problem with? Because 50 will talk about everybody, but will not talk about T.I. Now he done fooled around here and called T.I. a king rat. That's all 50 said. And T.I. said, you playing on my name only when one of us is a rat in real life. You know I got your paperwork right. What kind of paperwork is he talking about? Legal paperwork? and my transcript is available online. Your excuses is useless. Get your garden tool behind in the box or shut up and live in fear. You soft son, you lost my respect. You're a freaking rat. What is the problem? T.I. is not backing down. And I am all about T.I. because here's the thing 50 will go up against men and women. He will talk about Ja Rule all day, all night. T.I. said, I want the smoke. Get in the booth. Let's get on this verses. Let's go bar for bar. And all he got to say to T.I. is King Rat. And T.I. wrote a whole dissertation. Rap camp. Girl, but 50 won't go up against T.I. Why he won't say nothing to T.I.? He don't want that smoker. Tip is here. Tip is back, and he is back great. Hey, Anita. Oh, girl. I'm here for it. I am here for it. Why would he call Cardi that? See, that's what I'm saying. You can call Cardi out of her name, and you can be a cyber, yes. But you can't, you all you got for T.I. is King Rat. That's all you got for T.I. But you can call Cardi that. Cardi is getting ready for her tour. She is not worried about 50 Cent. He got to have something on him. He has to. Because he won't say nothing about Tip. And I am here for it. And I hope Tip keep his foot on his neck. You know what? She said, I think 50 was a rat. That's why he hadn't gone to jail. And this, absolutely. 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 I'm with you on that. But I need Tip and Juvie to get some joints together because, oh, girl. Girl, the way I be in the bathroom dance, I was gonna make a video to both of their videos, but I said y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for that twerk. I know Cardi is coming out with her hairline in April, and I am gonna be here for it. I am so happy about it because she's been talking about her hairline for so long. I put it in my story today, I think. Oh, nah, girl, y'all ain't ready for that twerk. Y'all ain't about to get me out here crazy in my not in my caftan. The way I be around here, just baby, they have me going. Don't let me be at the red light. Don't let me be at the red light. Juvie, ooh, Juvie said you want an old dude, honey. Girl, Juvenile. Get Juvenile on the line. Get him on the line, baby. Now, Tip, don't get me wrong. Tip, I'm here for Tip all day long. I'm here for Tip all day long. But when it comes to Juvenile, it's just something about that man. It's something about him. Like he a grown man. And ooh, I love me some Juvenile, child. I love Juvenile. She said, I did mine off T.I. You did yours, Angel. Angel said she did off T.I. Oh. So, did y'all see the day when Mona Scott Young was defending Yandy's marriage? Girl, he's something else, ain't he, Tangy? Oh, that Juvenile is something. But, so Mona Scott was defending Yandy's marriage that wasn't a real marriage on Love and Hip Hop. She said, of course, it is. Dr. Meredith, that's what it is. Girl, your other best friend loves him too. Yay, Gigi! You ought to see how Tip. Girl, so she was like, Yandy, she was like, yeah, she asked Yandy, like, what was that? What was going on? No, exactly. What made she said that she said yes because the girl was saying that they do it for the show. She was like, no, but when I found out about it, I was like, I understood it. Like we all understand what she was doing because she was trying to hold on to her assets because, like you say, once you get married, all the debt, all the assets, everything from that person becomes part of who you are. So she did right. I don't blame her. I don't blame Yandy. especially since everything has turned out like it is with Mendices, and Yandy can go on by her business and do her thing and keep it moving. I'm here for it. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that at all. I'm here for it. Um, the Buddhists made it to Washington in a 15-week walk for peace. I'm so glad they made it. They made it safe and sound. Now, I don't know what this is going to do. I hope that there could be some peace and there could be some changes. I doubt it very seriously, but they have made it to DC. Hey, Seattle, what's going on, Cherry? I am so glad they made it. And they made it safe and sound. And I really hope that this walk was not in vain. I hope something good comes out of it. I really do. And then, y'all, today, I don't know, I'm just going through everything. Hold on. So today I saw that so if you're flying into Texas, make sure you're not going to El Paso, Texas. They have halted all the flights for 10 days for security reasons. So people who are already in El Paso, when they're already at the airport, they're trying to get out of the airport. And they have it so tough that the US government, it can use force if you come into the airspace, and it is now a national defense airspace. Tammy, are you on here? Do you know what's going on with that? Because Tammy be caught up on all the political stuff, child. Do you know why they got El Paso locked down for 10 days for security reasons from the FAA? I don't know what happened. It just said all flights at El Paso Airport in Texas halted for 10 days for security reasons. It was a curse. No, honey, I just saw this today. This just today. El Paso area ground stop, 10 days. All commercial, cargo, and general flights. Now it's a national defense airspace, and the U.S. government can use force. No, honey. I don't think it's open now. I just got this. Go check it out. They said 10 days. It could have been this morning. They reopened it already. Because I just saw this. This may be something that was old. That was this morning. So that was quick. They reopened it. What was going? You said it was the cartel. Hold on. What she said about the cartel? I don't know what they got going on. Fort Bliss soldiers can't go in. Tammy said Fort Bliss soldiers can't go anywhere. This administration going to say something foul about the monks. Yeah, I thought that was lifted. It was the cartel drone. Oh. It's reopened. I'm in Fort Worth. Do I need to? No, not Fort Worth, because I'm right here in the Arlington area. So I hope not, because baby, me and my baby got to get on a plane tomorrow. They can need to stop there. We got somewhere we got to be. I think the ground stop has been lifted. Let me look quick. Yeah, Gigi, come back and let me know. The airspace, they said it's lifted and the airspace is back open. They said it has something to do with the drones from the cartel. I've been on CNN all day, and child, a drone was in El Paso and they shut the stuff down. What? Unauthorized drones politically. They need to leave Mexico alone. Just leave them alone. Leave them alone. You get the people, you're sending the people over there, they in detention camps and all that kind of stuff. They got the people held over there. Leave them alone. What is the problem? That is too much. And then why you want to fool with the cartel? Because, baby, it's a part of Mexico. What do they call that? It's not death row. What do they call that? The road to nowhere or something? They said that they have a gas station. I want to say a gas station. And they have people like if you coming from America, of course, you come from the United States. And as you come down there, like the police don't even go down there. I don't know what it is, but if y'all say it's lifted, then that's good. Because they said the people were stuck over there in the airport and couldn't get out of El Paso. And people trying to fly in and got to be rerouted and all of that. That is insane. Oh, that is crazy. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, y'all. let's get to the Glorilla of it all. Cause I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of it. I am over Glorilla. I was cool with what she said. She came out here. She said something. She got her mom and dad on the phone. Then they saying she paid her mama to get on there and talk. Then she came back on there with $2,500 and putting it in the camera, talking about nope, taking it away. Then the sister, somebody sent me a video yesterday, and it was from like Gotti, and she in the club, child, in the club. Okay, she said I just heard it was open. It wasn't open. It was the military laser. So all Brorilla wants is to just, hey Tamora, thank you for being here. I'm sick of all them, LaShawn. All of them. Child, now Glorilla's sister has dropped her price list for services. So she got to keep this going. I'm sure she got her $2,500 plus. I don't, look, she said her standard interview, a podcast. So if I got on here and said we got a special guest, Brorilla, Victoria Scarface Woods is coming on Millie Sean TV. Girl, she wants $7,500. Y'all know we ain't gonna never talk to her over here. You know that, right? Yes. Why are they even talking about it? 7,500 for a full episode. So if we want to talk to her for an hour, $10,000. We'll never talk to her. Never. Family business, sensitive topics. $75,000, girl, for a standard interview for 30 minutes. Hey, Granithia. For 30 minutes. For family business that they've been putting out on Facebook for free, that we can just go look at for free. Girl, $12,500. Okay. Event, studio, venue, walkthrough, 20 to 30 minutes. She wants $5,000 for that. Just to walk through the building. Promo, endorsement video. So if I want her to talk about something for me, $4,000. Can you imagine me having her to talk about my book for $4,000? So if you want to add something on, like posting the interview clip on her page, that's $25,000 to $5,000, $2,500 to $5,000. Licensing the rights for ads, $3,000 to $7,500. I know, girl. TMZ for 10 minutes. That's crazy. Payment terms: you get you had to put down a 50% deposit, and then you had to give the remaining when the booking starts. And signing slots, limited booking slots available. All fees are non-refundable unless talent cancels. Girl, who is gonna talk to her when all we gotta do is go over there on Facebook and look at all her videos? She posting videos every day. Girl, she got in the 100,000s. She got in the 100,000s at this point. Girl, Brorilla. Hey, CC. Brorilla is the talent. That's who the talent is. She said if you want her to come on there, Brorilla, Victoria Scarface Woods. Child, her name is Victoria. That done tickle me. That done tickle me all the way out. Let me see what else. All right, let's talk about. Let me ask y'all something. How many people watched? Am I going fast? I don't think I'm going fast. I'm just going through these topics. So, how many people watched the original Real Housewives of New York? Did y'all ever watch that? Because that was my favorite installation. Exactly, Angel. Victor, aka Brorilla, is on some serious, some primo, Gigi, primo. So I watched the Real Housewives of New York City at the beginning, like when Bethany was on there, when she was, selling food in the grocery stores, and Jill Zarin talked about how she didn't. She said she looked more like Vic. Jill talked about how she just didn't have anything, and Bethany was just kind of trying to hang around everybody and just and come up, right? And then I'm trying to think. Jill, then when Bethany, I don't think Jill was on the show when Bethany got Skinny Girl Margaritas. I don't think she was on there. But Luann, Sonia, all those ladies were on there. By that time, Jill was gone. Now, when Jill's husband passed away, I think they had her on there because Bethany went to the funeral. So I think she was on there for her second. But Jill has been gone from Bravo for a very long time. Now, even the Golden Girls or whatever they call the Golden Age, the show that's going to be on E, I thought that would be good because of Sonia Morgan. I really like Sonia, right? But now that Jill has been let go, and rightfully so, I think that's great. But I think that's so crazy how she hasn't apologized to anybody. The way she didn't say here. If y'all are making comments, I can't see them yet. They haven't come in yet, so I'll get them when they come in. Jill has not apologized for what she has said. All she said is that she was human. I mean, are we going to say that because these ladies have not done a lot that we don't feel like they think like that? I feel like they all think like that, other than it just being entertaining. The season that Ebony K. Williams was on, I think Ebony ruined the Real Housewives of New York, and I think she is one of the reasons that that show was canceled and they had to do a reboot, because Ebony had got on my nerves, and I'm a Black woman that know about history, and I know about Martin Luther King. She was giving them women a history lesson every day, every episode. She had a black bat mitzvah, and Ramona was pissed because she said it was a black bat mitzvah. She said, "Why does it have to be black? Why do you have to do this, that?" And even when Biden and Harris had won the presidency, like, she was so mad. And I mean, you always knew it, but until that moment, Ramona really let her colors show, right? You could really see it. And Ebony had her upset the entire time. So I'm glad E moved on that. I'm glad they got her out of there. Jill was so happy about being back on television. She was happy about not asking Bethany to join. Then Bethany gets on here, she talking about it, then she backpedaling, and it's a mess. Like, they look, after she saw how much Jill got, all the mess that Jill got, then she wants to come back and she wants to talk about certain things. So I'm just glad that part is over. I'm glad that's over. Y'all, I cannot see y'all comments. They're not coming in. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me go back. Okay, they say yes, I watched it. Okay. Hey, Oklahoma. Hey, Beverly. I'm just seeing this. Hold on. Let me go back up. Yep, she does need a mentor. I can watch it for free. Okay, there we go. Gigi said, I saw Gigi said she should get someone to make her some weed wigs. She could look like gorilla. She could look like Lo. You watched it? Hey, Oklahoma City. I now the reboot. Yeah, I couldn't get with the reboot of New York. I just couldn't get with the reboot. Jill Zarin she been like that. Ramona, let me tell you, babe, Ramona Singer is running scared. And like I said earlier, D, I was like, I think Ramona's gonna be scared to even drink on television. We might get a turtle time, but she's scared that she don't want to say nothing crazy because she right up there with Jill, or she might be worse than Jill. I love Sonia. Sonia is a fun time, honey. Sonia and Luann, I watched I watched their show. That was a mess. Oh, Ebony was so annoying, and I feel like Ebony was the demise of that show. Ugh, Dorinda's gonna be replacing Jill. That came out when today? Because Dorinda felt a certain kind of way. She felt a certain kind of way. Because Dorinda feel like she need to be on there anyway. Mm-hmm. Jill really did. She said she's done more for. No, Bethany did not say that. Hey, Jay. Hey, Donda. What's that? Wait a minute. Dania. Yeah, Jill was hella jealous. Hella jealous of Bethany. Okay, you sent it to me? Yes. I feel like Emily just messed it up. I'm sorry. I just feel like Emily messed it up. I feel like she messed it up. I do. I'm sorry. Oh, Bethany isn't completely problematic. Dorinda can't be on E and still work with Bravo. Hmm. Well, if she's done with, okay, she probably can. She probably can be on there because they will have this reunion for traders before this show starts. Because Dorinda is not on Bravo. They let her go, I don't know, 3-4 years ago. So Dorinda just out here. She out here like the other girls. The other girls is not on Bravo. Now, Luann has been on Bravo. Luann was on the Love Hotel with Giselle. Sonya and Luann had a show on Bravo. So they'll pull Luann back in every once in a while. They have to wait a year. She was just on church. Okay. They have to wait a year. Okay then. Well, I think Dorinda will be great. Child, are y'all gonna watch Bell Collective tomorrow Friday? Are you gonna watch Bell Collective Friday? Because I'm not gonna be able to watch it Friday. I'm gonna watch it Saturday and I'm gonna do the review Saturday. I can't wait. I talked to Letitia today. She actually called me today because she called me today. Girl, we getting tired after I talk about this. I love Dorinda too, especially drunk Dorinda. I don't know where Atlanta is. Oh, she said Trace was taped a year ago. Dorinda is good. Baby, Letitia called me today because I had made that post yesterday, that minute post about her and her talk show and with Letitia. Cause I was like, she was like, Millie, you being messy. I honestly, y'all, I'm not being messy. I don't think I was being messy at all. I do not think I was being messy. I think I was just saying how I felt and how maybe a lot of other people felt. Because what the hell is Tisha talking about? This is exactly what this is exactly what I asked Letitia today. I said, please tell me she wasn't talking about no men relationships. Cause she can't talk to nobody about no relationships if she's still married to Marceau. I know she wasn't sitting there talking to you about that. I said, and furthermore, you shouldn't have been talking about Glenn. I said, I was mad at you for talking about the Glenn of it all. Why are you bringing him up? Exactly, Brian. That's what I said. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what she said. Hold on. Okay. So before she, because we was talking. Hold on, y'all. This is no lie. We was talking back and forth, and this is what she said. She said, "Bye, Millie." So she had messaged me this last night after she saw it. She said, "Bye, Millie." I said, "What, girl?" I said, "Tisha." She said, you know, she said, messy ass. And she started laughing. I said, girl, I can't. And then I said, what did y'all talk about? And I know you didn't take any advice from Tisha. And then she said, Millie. And then at that time, she called me. And so we were talking, and I said, please tell me. I said, how did you get Tisha to be your first? Um, Wait a minute. How the 2 weeks? I didn't want to say it. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Tasha. Because I couldn't say it. Good evening, honey. Girl, yes. Hey, Tasha Miller, what's going on? Yes. That if you saw the promo, let me see what you say, Dr. Mary Thayer blind leading the blind. I know. I was like, yes, girl, that's in the extended trailer. So if you go on and look at the extended trailer, Y'all, let's get these likes up. It's 90 people that liked it, and it's 171 in here. It's 170. Like the video, especially on your way out. Girl, hi, reality recap. How are you tonight? Girl, I loved your thing about Kiana. I love that. I talked about that a lot. When you said, girl, this made it to my DMs, girl, I hollered. Let me tell you, Pepper, I gotta get to work on that. I feel like I'm dropping the ball, but the thing is, I don't want to talk to him now because the show hasn't come on. We don't know when Birmingham is coming on, and I need the show to start. Dr. Mary. My bad. But yes, I was like, Tisha, you could have called me. I'd have flew down there and interviewed with you. I was like, what did y'all talk about? And she really didn't get into it. But she did say that this is going to be a good season. She is, and I was like, I have one more other thing. Why did you tell your husband that you wanted to go celibate? I said, is that something? What's going on, New Jersey? I said, is that something? I said, why did you do that? I was like, because, and I said, this is the thing. And she agreed with me to this point. I said, you want to start over. I know, charge $2,000 for a sneak peek. I know. I said, you want to start over and you want everybody to, you want to be empowered. I said, but you sitting there telling Glenn that you want to go celibate makes his narrative your narrative. And we are tussling with that. But she said, into Birmingham VIP. Girl, not 2000. But she said that it's going to be a good season. She said that she's not coming from any of that stuff with Glenn cheating or any of that. So we don't have to worry about that. So I'm excited for this season. I'm excited. Marie's storyline, not so much. I don't know. I'm not feeding into that. But y'all done talked about Kandi and Todd. Child, y'all done really ate me up about the Kandi and Todd stuff. Hold on. Girl, not Ashley. Brown Sugar Baby sent me something about Ashley. Hold on. We're going to get the Kandi and Todd. Let me read this. Ashley Darby says that she revealed her secret hookup with Jackson to Charisse with the intention of getting her back on the show. Ashley. Okay. How you going to get somebody on the show when you need to make sure that you can be on the show? Ashley says, if Charisse is genuinely upset, I can admit I generally crossed a line. Ashley says she turned down hanging out with Jackson after filming Potomac and Ponies. So she tried to say that he was still trying to holler at her because basically he was like, that was one and done. That was back in the day. I can't see y'all comments. I'm going to have to see them in a minute when y'all get back. Ashley talking about she trying to get somebody on the show. Ashley, how you going to get somebody on the show? And we need to know if you can be on the show. But we're going to talk about Todd. Oh, why don't these comments come up? Hold on, y'all. Oh, there we go. She thinks she is Nene 2.0. To my Ashley, girl, please. I just need my comments to come up because why are they not coming up? I am outdone with Ashley. And then I saw some of the reunion child. Hold on. I'm gonna do a hot topic for tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about this tomorrow. Okay, so Kandi and Todd. Let's talk about Kandi and Todd. Dorinda Medley joins Ease. Oh, I love it. Oh, thank you, Brown Sugar Baby. I'm definitely talking about this tomorrow. I'm definitely talking about this tomorrow. Dorinda's a good time. She probably like that too, but she a good time. So Todd and Kandi. Why? Oh my God, it's not here. So y'all, Todd Tucker is making this little situation really bad. And I know Kandi doesn't like confrontation. I know she doesn't. But she has to understand that she is in a battle. Divorce is not cute, it's not nice, it's not easy for most. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy for most. Everybody, if you have gone through that process and it was just like, well, I'll say this. My first divorce was real easy. We didn't have any kids, we hadn't been married but a little over a year. Thank you, Val. That's Val. Everybody tells me that, and that's the only way I know how to talk, girl. Because, girl, that's it. That's the Val. That's the only way I know how to talk. Do you understand? Like, we just on the phone, and if you on the phone with me, it's gonna be the same conversation all the time. I like, divorce can be bad. And I feel like Candy and people were, when I made the post today, I saw a lot of people say on TikTok and on YouTube, why shouldn't Todd get child support? Why shouldn't he do this? I said, I'm not saying that he shouldn't get it. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the actions. But Billy, they both married to the same type of dude, so they can relate to each other. Who you talking about, IJP? Because here's the thing, and somebody just said, Mama Joyce did try to tell her Candy needs to leave that opera and handle her divorce. Okay, let me say that. Let me speak to that. Hold on, who said that? Praying with Mona. Okay, Mona. I have said that. I've said just that. I was like, Candy, you need to be boots on the ground because this is not a time, you know, this is not a time for you not to be home. But at the same time, Candy is working. You know what I'm saying? We might look at it as her trying to get an EGOT or her trying to just do something. I look at it as, okay, this is what she loves to do. But also, let's handle the business. That's what I said, Gigi. She should have just waited. She should have waited whatever she was going through. That little quote that I put in my Hot Topics today, she talking about she thought she was trying to hang on to the marriage. There was other women and things like that. If you knew that was going on, you should, whatever you're going through, you should have waited because you're not at home anyway. So even if you were going to file for divorce, you could exactly, Tammy. Military women do it all. I do it. When Lillian was home, I mean, her dad and I weren't married, but I had to go away for work. So we had to work something out, right? But my thing is, you should have waited to file in March. Let Todd go through all this. And then while Mama Joyce keeping her good eye on Todd, yeah, she should have filed after the play. Because if she had filed after the play, that would have had his guard down, even for Christmas. If he had brought the kids out there, it wouldn't have been no talk about her trying to switch up what they wanted to do. Because see, when I said Todd got a lot of bass in his voice and he over here standing on 10 toes when he was the cafeteria worker and he didn't got with Candy, like, Todd didn't have no, he wouldn't have no problems with it. Candy was on her Amazon Live. She said that the kids was coming for Christmas. She was asking. You think he would have filed? I don't think he would have filed. I don't think he would have. Because number one, let me tell you why I don't think he would have filed, Tammy. Because he ain't got nowhere to go but to that house next door. That's the whole reason he wanted to fix the prenup. Because he didn't think Candy was being fair, saying he had to get out in 30 days. So I don't think he would have filed. But I think if Candy would have just played nice, being the actress that she portrays to be, act your way through this Broadway show, and when you get home, put the hammer down. Oh, Tasha said mm, she think I feel like Candy loves Todd, and I don't feel like she wants a divorce, but whatever it was, he would have kept on being him. Oh, even if she was there. Yeah, the attorneys have to handle it, but what I'm saying is when you're there in it, Tammy, you can see some of the stuff coming. Like her being in New York and being on a stage, Todd can very well be on his way to Randy's office, get some other stuff. I'm sorry, I just have PTSD from it. So I'm speaking personally. Maybe I need to take myself out. I need to take my personal experience out of it. But my thing is, I feel like she should have waited until she came home. That way, because Candy doesn't like confrontation, but you're gonna have to confront some stuff. You cannot just be the nice guy and walk away all the time. And I don't think Candy should not fulfill her dreams. I don't think that. Candy and Todd are both responsible for the demise of their marriage, and I don't want to hear no more about it until the divorce is finalized. You think it would have been worse? I don't think it would have been worse if she was there. He always talking about how he's well off too. Why does he need to pay her child support? He's the same. I don't know, child. I don't know. I just feel like when I say that she needs to be there, I say it because she just needs to see what's coming. She needs to be there to just handle whatever is coming. Because, you know, she could get off stage and Mama Joyce left her a voice message. Todd did this. You know, that's stressful. And she's away from home. She's away from her kids. And it's all kind of stuff coming out. Stuff in the blogs. He on this picture with this girl all the time. Yeah, the kids are home with him. So everything he's saying is true. Now I'm sure he got some help, but he at home with the kids. Yeah, get some real private investigators and get into it. But at the end of the day got to end, and Mama Joyce was right. You know, you should have married him. Mm-hmm. There you go, Faith. There you go. I was just getting it out of my mouth when you posted it. At the end of the day, she should have just kept it moving. Bottom line, we got to start. I know I listened to mine. Todd is a gold digger, plain and simple. He thought he had made because yeah. Candy being too nice, if you ask me, because she don't get but one day off. Hey, honey. Hey, Kiara. But I feel like I was looking at a past episode and Todd and Candy was getting ready to go to California because he had got her a spot in one of her friends' shows that was a producer. And then they were packing and he had packed a whole lot of more clothes. And she was like, "Why you packing all them clothes?" He's like, "I'm gonna stay out here a little longer. I'm gonna hang out with my guys." So Candy was upset. She was like, she was like, "I'm always trying to come home back to you guys, and you always seem to want to get away." This is a bad divorce, and it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. I'm sorry. And I hate it. I really hate it. But it is going to get worse. And this was what I'm talking about that she said. And they said it was a while ago. "I spent years fighting for this family, believing in us, even on the days when it felt impossible, to find out the person I trusted with my whole soul was entertaining other women behind my back." Well, you also had them entertain other women in your front and on the side and from the back and down below. Todd, I'm not saying he was broke. Girl, I'm telling you, I would be boots on the ground for Candy over there because I know, girl, they move crazy. Oh, maybe she will, because Candy can come back to Bravo. And it looks like he kept it. Girl, Charlotte, what Belisha said. That's what it looks like. Girl. Girl, that's crazy. You remember the dungeon? When you let that third person in your relationship, somebody will get hurt. I feel like if you're gonna do that, you don't need to be married. I feel like you just don't need to be married. If you gonna play all them kind of games, you do not need to have holy matrimony paperwork nowhere in the house. Absolutely. Tisha, Tisha and Letitia. Yes, honey. Not Candy had to break up with her husband and her girlfriend. Not the husband and the girlfriend. That is crazy. So Ty got the girlfriend in the split. That is insane. Y'all make sure y'all liking this video. Please make sure you're liking the video. Let's go on to something else. Y'all crazy. Talking about Candy had to give up the girlfriend in a relationship. I was wondering she had. Wait a minute, what? I was wondering why she hasn't considered world schooling the kids so they could go with her. Girl, them kids being so much. Todd is Peter 2.1. Mama Joyce wants Candy to be a single and alone just like her. Now I'm with you on that, brown sugar babe. Oh, I'm not picking nobody. I just know how crazy it can be. At least Mama Joyce didn't out this mess in public, but ooh, Wilma, Mama Joyce. Oh, she over there talking to Aunt Bertha and Aunt Nora. She over, child. Don't worry, please don't worry, Aunt Bertha. Please don't, cause that is enough. Hold on, let me see what's next, y'all. We talked about Britney Spears. She done sold her whole catalog for about $200 million. I totally understand that. Yes, Candy. But I don't know. Do they Candy and them don't get paid a lot of money over there for that for them plays on Broadway? They don't get paid a lot of money. She gets paid a fee, but it's not like a lot of money. She ain't making millions. Ooh, child. Them three right there. Them three. Them three is tough. Them three tough ones, child. Let me see what else. Oh, I gotta talk about this. I know I was leading the charge on Cardi and Stefan. And the reason I was leading the charge, because y'all know how much I love Cardi. And even though Stefan is a man whore, I get it. But it seemed like she was really happy. Then she put out this fantastic album and she got 4 or 5 of these songs after him. Now he didn't come over here and let her know that she is not special at all. And I am just devastated, but I am happy that she has this concert to focus on. Offset over here doing podcasts, talking about how much he loved her and what he loved about her and what drew her to him. I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. I wasn't trying to go down with you, but I was thinking about, wait a minute, what Brown Sugar Babe said. Hey, boo. I I am just hurt for her. And I know she got a lot to do. And then she got that baby over there at the house. What'd you say? I knew this was coming. Did she expect him to drop out of? I mean, offset equal upset. Yes. I mean, and here's the thing. It wasn't that I didn't realize that he had all them doggone babies every week he was having a baby. I think she knows what it is. She definitely knows what it is and what she's getting out of it. But oh my God. When she said good luck before the Super Bowl, I was like, why she say it like that? Because Cardi been Patriots. And I was like, oh my God, something has happened. This is horrible. So I'm just glad she has this concert tour. We're gonna love on her and we're just gonna move on. Let's see what's next. Kanye West. If Ralph's still in the basement because Drew out here in Kelly restaurant. Girl, yeah, she said he was still in the basement. Drew came on live and said that. She said he was still in the basement, girl. And I don't think he in the basement at all because they say he paying all the bills. So I don't think he's in the basement. Let me see what else I got on here. I think that's all I got on my screenshots. Let me go to Instagram. We talked about Ashley. Hold on. What else? I'm so excited about Dorinda. I don't know what to do. Hold on. Oh, happy birthday to Brandy. And oh my God, today is what, how 12, how long? Whitney Houston passed today. And I see here somebody says, damn, it's Brandy, D'Angelo, and Kelly Rowland's birthday. God was busy today. Happy birthday to the Holy Trinity. So happy birthday and rest well, D'Angelo. Happy birthday to Kelly Rowland. Happy birthday to Brandy. 14 years. Yeah, I remember Whitney's funeral. It was on a Saturday. I was living in Wichita Falls, Texas. And I mean, it was cold. I think it was snowing a little bit. And I remember watching that whole thing. I miss her so much. And it's like we grew up in a time where music was just so good. Whitney Houston was so good. Like when, you know, what is it? What's the movie? Well, I can see the movie with Whitney Houston and Layla Rashawn and Angela Bassett. When that movie came out, Waiting to Exhale, when that movie came out, and the music behind that, and it's Whitney, and we didn't know what Whitney was battling. I didn't know today was D'Angelo's birthday either. Girl, not D holding on to milk. Thank you. Thank you, Patrice. I just we just missing out on so much. And I just rest well with Whitney. Oh, I just remember that. I know exactly where I was for that whole situation. So I'm gonna have to talk about that tomorrow. Then we talked about Cardi launching her hairline. I'm so excited for her for that. It's been 14 years today for Whitney. What is this? Brown Sugar Babe sent me this. SH blank T chat, nighttime chat show on love and relationships with Carlos King and Lisa Ray. That's gonna be on Wednesday nights. Girl, ain't no telling what Drew doing. No telling, but child, people want to say, "Oh my God, you hate Drew." I don't hate Drew. Drew is aggravating. She is annoying to everybody. I'm sorry. Okay, I talked about that. Bethany backpedaling. Brandy Glanville came up here to defend Jill. I can't with Brandy. Oh, y'all, we gotta talk about this. Look at this. You see that man right there and his daughter? This man unalived his daughter because they were having a argument over the current administrator. She asked her dad, "Would you still feel the same way about him if something like that those files had happened to me?" Do you know that man said, "I got two more other daughters, it'll be okay"? He unalived his daughter. The girl was visiting him from Britain. British woman fatally gone by her father in Prosper, Texas, following what was described as an argument about the current administrator earlier that day. On January the 10th, 2025, 23-year-old Lucy Harrison was visiting her father in Prosper with her boyfriend, Sam Littler. According to the BBC, local police initially investigated her unaliving as a possible case of manslaughter. However, a criminal case was not brought against her father, Chris Harrison, after a Collin County grand jury declined to indict him. An inquest into Lucy's unaliving opened a Cheshire Coroner's Court in the United Kingdom, where new details about the events leading up to the unaliving was shared. During the inquest, Sam testified that the argument between Lucy and her dad involved a political issue, including actual ABUSC allegations connected to the current administrator. Littler said Lucy became upset during the discussion and was uncomfortable with her father owning a firearm. According to the testimony, Lucy asked her father, "How would you feel if I was a girl in that situation and that had happened to me?" Chris Harrison reportedly responded that he had two other daughters who lived with him and it would not bother him. Child, he done took his daughter out because she was talking about the current administrator. These people are crazy. That is insane. Insane. I can't see your comments. Hold on. Maybe they'll come up. Yo, that is crazy. How you take your daughter out because you just having a conversation about this is crazy. This is what's going on in the world. People are losing their minds, literally. Oh, let me see what else going on. Oh, child, Nancy Guthrie. Y'all, they gotta find that woman. They have got to find that woman. They gotta find her, and they gotta find her fast because this is just becoming too much. It's just becoming too much. It's just too much. I think this is just horrible. He didn't give a crap. That I see your post now. Mm-hmm. Okay, Lakia, she's I'm gonna watch it live then go back. Isn't that crazy? Hey G. Hey Lakia. They should be ashamed of themselves. Not Cardi like simps. It's crazy. She's facing them folks unaliving their kids and stealing ladies. I'm staying at the house. I know that's right. Well, they did track. Well, they did get some footage. Hey, Glamour girl, what? Hey, girl, where you been? I ain't seen you in a minute. Girl, what? Y'all, Glamour girl is in the building. Girl, where have you been? I have not seen you in a month of Sundays. I mean, you know I'll be here every Wednesday. Girl, I'm glad you're here tonight. Hey, Brenda. Yeah, it's insane. You have to keep yourself together. Hold on, let me see if I can hear this. Is there any music in this? Okay, y'all, wait a minute. I wanna show y'all this. The girls called and do y'all remember this? She was trying to get the Teyana Taylor hairstyle. Do y'all follow her? Because this is crazy. What do you think? I was going for Teyana Taylor. Teyana who? When did she do this? She in Hidden Figures? Like an extra on Stranger Things. What about that? Give him Bruce Lee. And anyone in the Dallas area. Girl. But then look, because we all know Teyana got there, honey. And baby, I failed. All right, so what you going for today? You. Okay. And you know, usually this I love the Teyana came. Y'all something, but I had to sit back and be the student today. And Teyana was not playing when she said she and her glam squad were gonna come in and teach me how to do it themselves. Ooh. And y'all, the whole time she was teaching me, I could not stop thinking about how cute I was. Girl, they hooked it up. Top tier, okay? Every hair was in place. The makeup was done to perfection. And her coming in to do the finishing touch just felt like chef's kiss. And now a moment for the blind reaction. Girl, she did that. Oh. I will never forget this moment in my life. To Teyana, Nikki, and Yaka, thank you guys so much. And remember, girls, 2 scoops is all you need. Girl, that was just so good. Girl, when she had combed that hair down out of that, whatever that was she had put in her head, girl, she did, honey. They put that together. I loved Teyana's hair. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, I want to talk to y'all about this woman right here. This woman right here, y'all. This couple right here. Okay. So this couple right here, this woman right here, her and her husband have been married for a while, I guess. And he worked and paid all the bills. So now she pays all the bills and rent, covers grocery, gives her man $2,500 monthly while he doesn't work anymore. But so I had to go and see what was really going on. Y'all, she said, let's be clear, I'm not being used. It's not manipulation. It's mutually beneficial for us. She said, I'm literally just posting pictures of my feet. Y'all, she started posting pictures of her feet. She makes between $20 and $200 like an hour. I think, is that what hour? Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure I said it right. Hold on. She's on Feet Finder, and she said they'll pay $20 to $200 per photo. And she said they want specific photos. So they may want toes, they may want the whole foot, and she said she doesn't see anything wrong with it. And I'm gonna tell you something. Now, I mean, people be on what's that? What's that site that they be on? Girl, November, I would've got mine done today. OnlyFans. Girl, I would have got mine done today. I was like, and she said, it started out a little slow, but she said then it picked up, and she said it's lucrative. And child, that's what she does. She don't work. She said they don't want subscriptions, they don't want conversations, they want specific photos privately. But she's on something called Foot Finder. She said, so I stopped overthinking and I posted. She said, nothing crazy, simple foot photos, different angles and lighting, sometimes custom requests. Good to know. No face required, no explicit content, no chatting unless you want to, no following need. The site handles payments and safety. She said, you make an account, you upload photos, you set your prices. When someone buys, you get paid on Feet Finder. Payments, buyer verification, everything on the back end, and it's simply normal. Photos sell for $20 to $200 each, even posting casually a few sales a day, a few $100s here and there. Some months are better than others, but it all added up fast. She said, but for me, it meant less stress, more time home with my husband, not feeling burnt out. Now, I know that's crazy, right? Because I mean, like I said, I don't want to got my feet done today. And if I just happen to download Foot Finder, y'all ain't gonna know it's mine. But the thing is, that's just not something that we would think about doing, because we think about OnlyFans and we think about what that is and what you have to do, but that's not it. They have a whole site for feet. Men want specific feet angles. I don't want to think about what they do with them, but your face is never there. Girl, you could just be posting your feet all day and you end up fooling around here and bought a house, paid it off, bought a car, paid it off, paid college tuition, you done bought trips. That is insane. But it's out there. The money is out there. Foot Finder. So just let y'all know, you ain't got to tell nobody. You ain't got to tell nobody, honey. Your business is your business. And if you come up, just message me and say, girl, just send me a foot in my inbox and I'm gonna know you the Caleb. That's I'll never tell it. What? No, that's too much. That's too much. Now you doing too. That's too much. I can't do all that. Let me see what else we got to talk about. Rebecca sent me. What's this? Hold on. No, I don't want. I'll talk about that later. Oh, he was 48. Let me see what else. Oh, y'all, Jenny Mai got her a new man. Jenny Mai and Anderson .Paak caught cozying up during intimate dinner. It's about time. That's right, Brenda. Take it to your grave. Feet, Marie. You hear me? Marie's fans, Marie Mafia. Feet. It's called Foot Finder. Go ahead and download it. Go download the app. We don't even have to know. All I ask is that when you make your first 1,000, just message me in my inbox on Instagram with a foot. That's all I want to see. Because I'm going to be your biggest fan. I'm going to cheer you on. Because you guys got to get it how you live. Oh, God, November. I know. First of all, November, I love your name. I don't know. November Topaz. I don't know what that's all about, but I absolutely love that handle. Child. She said, see, look at Marie talking about that's too much. I guarantee you, Marie, if you download Foot Finder tonight and you go on and get you a pedicure tomorrow and you just post a photo and you fool around here and get $25, you gonna feel different. You get $25, sis. You gonna post another video. You're welcome, November. I mean, you are going to post another video because if you get $25, you might fool around and get 100, and 100 could turn into 3, and you get 300 on to 1,000, and you fool around here and get 1,500. Marie, you gonna be posting for photos, and ain't nobody gonna know it. Go on, download it, girl. Go on, download it, child, and just go on, let me know when you make your first 1,000. That's all I want to know. Because if you make 1,000, you can make 2. If you make 2, you can make 5. You make 5, you can make 10. Attention. Look at attention saying. Attention said, I'm going in the morning, baby, to get. Baby, it's hard times. Do you hear me? It is hard times out here. Not you'll be getting carried like Mariah. Girl, I know that's right, girl. That can't touch the ground. Oh, child. Girl, that is crazy. But here's the thing. People been doing OnlyFans for so long. What, $14.99? That's how much? Wait a minute. What's $14.99? That's how much it costs me on the ad. $14.99 a month. That ain't a lot. $15 a month. Look at you. Look at me. Putting y'all on. Look at my future millionaires in the building. I know that's right. Look at my future. Y'all, these are my future leisure ladies. My future leisure ladies. It's hard out here for me. I'm telling you. Look, you don't know what they want. You don't know if they want oily, dry. Then they probably want different colors, girl. I'm telling y'all right now, nobody has to know, and it ain't. Hey, Carl. Nobody has to know, and there's absolutely no shame if you download that app. Because look, it's 202 people plus me, 203. Won't none of us know who download the app. We won't know who feed it is, and you just bringing in the money. And all I'm saying is just put me a foot in my DM when you get your first 1,000, because wait a minute, what's that? Because that's something that could possibly happen. Exactly, Marie. Exactly. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Sharon. Tanja says she's going to get all the colors of polish. Tanja says she's going to have all the colors. So when they ask, right there. Ain't nobody got to know. No, we don't even need to know. That's not our business. But if you got a side hustle that can bring you a good $200 extra in, or a good 500 in, whatever it is, I ain't saying get on OnlyFans and do that. This said Foot Finder. And all these men, they want specific. They ask you for specific colors, angles, and that's all you got to do. I don't think nothing wrong with it. But I don't think nothing wrong with it. You come up. I think multiple streams of income, however you can get it, is fantastic. I think it's great. It's $4.99 a month, $14.99 a year, and $40. Girl, look, honey. We already got some research on it. It's $4.99 a month, so $5 a month. So for 30 days, for $5, you could end up making $500, $200. If you pay $14.99, that's a year subscription. You can make that back in 2 days. And if you pay $40, you got a job for a lifetime. Girl, y'all better go and download that app. Let me know how it is, child. Because you tell me, I ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't about to tell nobody, especially not about this. This is definitely secure. Let me know how it is, and I might come join you. Cause I mean, shoot, I go get my feet done every time I get my nails done. You, my little girl. Oh, do y'all listen to the Aria, the freestyle princess on Instagram? That's my girl. She about 7 years old. She got a son called My Feet Done, My Nails Done, My Feet Done, My Nails Done, everything done. Girl, shoot, ain't nothing wrong with it. Let me get back to these topics. I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow. Hold on, let me see what else going on in here. Lawyer who was caught using Chat GPT after referencing fake case now wants to withdraw from all federal cases over mental health issues. Had sexual assault, harassment cases against Diddy, Fat Joe, T.I., and Tiny, and more. Now, child, he done got a lot of little threats and he ready to go. And the judge said he not gonna let him go because he trying to get the understanding of why you was on Chat GPT. Why was you doing that? Now he don't want to go because he said it's a problem. He is devastated. Just put foot makeup on and do you. I know. Brenda thinking with her head now. I'm telling y'all. That ain't nothing wrong with it. Chris Brown now owns the top earning tour ever achieved by solo Black American male. The Breezy Bowl is the top earning tour. Tupac's All Eyes on Me earns a spot in the Grammys Museum Hall of Fame. Absolutely, Tupac. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, let me talk about this. Let's listen to this real quick. Hold on. Bears. Let me know. Best performances of 2025. Yes, list. Ladies, round of applause. God is good. All the time. Do it. All the time. How did that make you feel when you saw that? Incredibly humbled and grateful. Giselle, what was your reaction? Potomac has gotten some drama, and we have people that were in jail. I'm sorry, Wendy. And it was just like, oh, this is positive. So, congratulations. Wow. Yeah. Thanks. Wendy is sitting up here on this reunion stage with a sour face. Like, she is sitting up here upset. And she's upset. And let me tell you something. It's Lita, we didn't say OnlyFans. We said Foot Finder. FOOTFINDER. That's where you go. Who you talking about, Marie? Girl, you talking about the lawyer? Chat GPT. Why would you go on Chat GPT to get anything for this? This is real life. And now the judge is not trying to let him go. Because, like, no, sir. You're going to have to come here and explain to me why you was on Chat GPT and you done filed all these lawsuits against these people. Let me tell y'all something. Wendy's going to jail, y'all. I hate to say it. But I think she's going. I hope not. Let me see what she's talking about. Last year's reunion, you were adamant about not opening your own. Oh yeah, now they talking about Stacey with the cannabis. Stacey just does not tell the truth. You know what? I'm looking forward to this reunion, but not. Does that make sense? Y'all, please hit the like button. Girl, yes, I talked about that in Hot Topics about when it came out. I talked about that because I said something like the people that we grew up on, honey, now they having heart transplants. Honey, yes. Because I talked about it when I found out about TK, the reason he passed away. He had a heart situation. Yeah, I'm glad that his worked out, though. I'm glad Christopher Reeve's worked out. But I don't know how I'm feeling about this reunion. I don't know. Because, I mean, Wendy's got this jail situation over her head. Stacey's the angel situation of it all. I feel like they're gonna be disrespectful to her. Ashley doesn't have that much to talk about. And I wonder how Giselle feels not sitting first chair. Like, you have to know that you're not doing much at all. You know what I mean? Y'all, please make sure you hit the like button and hype this video when you come back. I don't know. I don't know. It's just real crazy. It's real crazy. But I don't know. I mean, let me see. Sunday, what will I be? I don't know where I'll be Sunday. Hopefully, I'll be somewhere sitting down watching the reunion and not in a car on my way to sit down and watch it. But I'm supposed to go live with, hold on. Let me let y'all know this. Uh, I'm supposed to go live. Y'all remember? I was supposed to go live with Chan, the Purple Panda. And I told her I would join their live and I will let y'all know. I'll let y'all know where it'll be because I'm gonna go live with them and talk about it. I'm not gonna go live on my page because I don't think I'll be somewhere seated, and I need to be somewhere seated. Hold on. Did I know this? Wait a minute. What's she talking about? Did I know what? Messy Love Triangle Chronicles, Brandy, Wanye, and y'all. My friend just sent me this and said, "Did you know about this? Messy Love Triangle Chronicles, Brandy, Wanye Morris, and Adina Howard." I knew Brandy was messing around with Wanye. Brandy and Wanye met around 1993 after Brandy's mom reached out to him because Brandy was a big fan of his music. Brandy was 14 at the time. Wanye was 20. Wanye says they became friends and she became his protege. In 1995, Brandy joined Wanye and his group Boyz II Men on their tour. An opening act, Brandy says, while on tour, she fell in love with Wanye. They say she was hesitant to tell him her feelings because of the age difference, Brandy being 15, going on 16, and Wanye was nearly 22. But she did, and they quietly became a couple. They even did a remix song together called Broken Hearted, which is a great song that I absolutely love. Wanye says that he and Brandy were even in a relationship when she went to the prom with Kobe Bryant and that he and her mom agreed for her to go. Wanye and her mama? In 1997, Brandy's label mate, Adina Howard, reached out to Wanye to help her with her second album, and the two began seeing each other in 1997, child. This left Brandy heartbroken, and she and Adina had words over Wanye. Brandy released Have You Ever about her heartbreak over Wanye. And I love that song. The label executive, Sylvia Rohn, warned Adina about putting her relationship with Wanye to the side to focus on her album. Oh, what this say? Adina didn't listen. Hold on. Instead, she conducted an interview with Wendy Williams. During that time, she shared her negative opinions on both Brandy and Sylvia. It wasn't the last decision, as Sylvia was the one making decisions at the top of the label. As a result, Howard's album was delayed indefinitely and her career was forever stalled. Adina's relationship with Wanye ended shortly thereafter due to the drama. What? Girl, no, I didn't know about that. Oh my God. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh, oh, okay. Couple trees. Let me talk to you real quick. Cause see, a lot of y'all are just knowing Millie Chun. Baby, let me see. This is 2026, 25, 24. I'm going to say 2022. Did I have my first book out? 22. It had to be 22. I was in Michigan. And so I had come across on YouTube Tasha K's interview with the mistress of Sean Stockton, right? What's that girl name? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all this. Hold on. What is Sean Stockton's mistress name? What's that girl name, girl? It's not on here. Okay, whatever her name is. So, Patrice, girl, I did a 3-part series on my TikTok, and it's way down there. Girl, Sean had married. Sean was messing with this girl. She was a video vixen and all that, and he would take her on trips and do all this stuff. So Wanye, Sean, Michael, all of them was in this religion, right? So they had women in the religion and women in the world. So he went to his mistress and said that he was about to get married, and he wasn't. She thought he was coming to her for permission or let her know. He was coming to tell her that I'm getting married, and I hope you okay with it. So, child, he had his wife in the world and a wife in the religion. Okay, so she was saying that they had she was traveling with him all over the place. So, child, when his wife had got pregnant, he had gone to Tokyo, and the mistress had got upset. The whole cheating part, their whole cheating life was in a box. And she sent the box to Sean's wife. Baby, Sean's wife was pregnant, went into preterm labor. He over there in Tokyo. She over there in the hospital, about to have a baby prematurely. Is that right? Premature? Yeah, prematurely. Then, honey, she was like, if I had known that she was pregnant, I would have waited until she had the baby. Oh, child, that was a story, honey. It was a story. Do you understand me? That religion that they in is crazy. That's why I'm Baptist. I can cuss and fuss and ask God for forgiveness and be right back on track in the morning. That is insane to me. Honey, that religion was tough. Boys the Men were worse than Jodeci. Because what's the dude? What's the very unattractive one? The one with kind of big nose, big lips with the glasses. Him. He they said they felt bad for him because he ain't had no girls. And Michael was the one that introduced Norm. Is his name Norm? He was the one that introduced this girl to Sean. Like they would bring each other girls and stuff. Crazy. Child, they had a ceremony and everything in their religion. They had a she considered herself to be Sean's wife, and she was like gobsmacked over Sean. Sean's Nate, that's his name, Nate. Nate was the one. He the only one that didn't have no woman in the whole religion. Child, he just in the religion over there by himself. He didn't have no woman. I let me tell you, yes, girl, yes, because him and Sean had got into. Child, Michael and Sean had got into a fight and he left the group. Oh, girl, that was so good. Y'all go and listen to it. But my review was better, but go and listen to it, honey. I can't remember that girl's name for nothing in the world. I cannot remember her name. I can see her face, but oh, child. Sean had got into it with the girl, and honey, that's what I said. Sean, you in love with Sean? Girl, she talked about everything. I was like, Sean, really? Child. Then I had got into the situation with Wanye. Because Wanye had a situation like that. Avante. That's her name. Thank you. Thank you. That's her name, baby. That is her name. Avante. That's her name. Honey, what honey, baby, them boys to men ain't nothing to play with. That Wanye and his wife, oh, the way he cheated on his wife, because I think she left. His first wife left. I think he been married twice. Because somebody left. But that Sean Stockton really got me. Because I was like, ain't no way. That's her name, Avante, baby. That is her name. Thank you. Thank you. That's why he left, child. They got into a fight. Sean and Nate had gotten into a fight because I want to say that he wanted to tell it. Oh, no. That's not why that did it. Let me tell you. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Okay. So in all of that, Michael was hurt. You know what I'm saying? He was going through whatever he was going through on a cane and everything, right? So the guys in Boys to Men understood that he was sick, but they was paying Mike for all of the come ups, right? Thank you, Sora. They was paying. Why couldn't she be in? Girl, I ain't gonna even get into that. But they was paying Mike as if he was there for all the appearances. And the men, and so the Boys to Men who was showing up, Nate, Sean, Wanye, all them that was showing up for the appearances, they was mad because they was still paying Michael because he's part of Boys to Men. So then Sean got mad and got to fight with him and said he didn't deserve it. And they kicked him out the group, child. He left the group. However, it was over. That's why they got to fighting over that, child, because they were still paying him. Like, he would make certain appearances sometimes, but he couldn't make all of them. And they felt like it wasn't fair that they was paying Mike like they was paying them. So they had to split. They felt like it would be better to split our money 3 ways than split it 4 ways, and it's still only 3 of us. Child, it is a real sidebar, baby. That was, oh honey, Avante, girl, that was a good conversation. Oh, that was so good. That was my first. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. When I did that review, I did a 3-part review, and I did it after work. I remember I had about 8 pages of notes because I had listened to that back and forth, and I had 8 pages of notes, and I said, y'all, I'm coming back, baby. I had to do it in 3 parts because at the time TikTok only gave you 3 minutes, so I did it in 3 parts. I posted the last part, and I want to say I had maybe 1,000 followers. Yeah, it definitely was 1,000 because I was going live at the time, baby. The next day I had 5,000 I had 5,000 followers on TikTok after that review. It was so good. It was really good. And I think I have reposted it on YouTube. I think I have, but it's so far down in my TikTok, child. But that is why Michael left the group. Not only was he sick, but he left the group because they done got into it because they felt like he should not be paid as if he's come to all these appearances like everybody else. And he left. Michael, and I was like, Sean, they got to fight with Michael. I was like, no, I know he wrapped himself upside his head with that cane. Now, Wanye touch on what you say now? Oh, now I want to touch on Lil Jon's son. Yes, that was sad. That was very sad. Girl, I just couldn't believe this. Avante was over there with Sean like that. I just couldn't believe it because she was in love with him. I'm talking about in love with him. She was devastated when he got married. And then he acted like she wasn't even there, girl. But then he would come back, right? Because, she had a boyfriend. Because she was like a video vixen. She had a whole life. Child, she broke up with her boyfriend. She quit doing videos because she was in the church with Sean. I know. Child, it was so good. Oh, that was like one of the best reviews I've ever done. Because that was so, I was so excited because I couldn't believe it. I was like, it's Boys to Men. The way I sit and listen to Boys to Men, I never would think that they was out there acting like that. Yes, Marie. Yes. People were laughing at me talking about because I said, Sean. Because I could not believe that. I could not believe it. Oh, child, that was good. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what else we got. We're gonna get out of here in a minute. Let me see what else. What else y'all got? Oh Lord. Y'all listen. Listen to this.
On no day. My mama ain't nobody finna play with me on no day. Because Toya has a platform. And for you to get on live and try to humiliate me and I'm your daughter.
Humiliate?
Don't you make you like a bad mama? So I'm making you look like what you are. Because you was a stripper.
Okay.
So it ain't no fucking way.
That's enough. That's enough. That's enough of Glow and Bro. I'm sick of them. I'm tired of them. We're done with Bro and Glow. Oh yeah, this was really upsetting. Well, no, not upsetting. I understood this. So the 18th Democratic governor was refusing to attend a White House dinner after Maryland Governor Wes Moore, a black leader and National Governors Association vice chair, was reportedly uninvited. We must call out injustice whenever it shows up. So at the White House, they had the governor's luncheon or whatever, right? They didn't invite the black governor, Wes Moore. That is horrible. But I don't think that is so horrible that we didn't know that stuff like that, exists. Like it's really tough what we're dealing with every day. It's really tough. And I hate it so bad. I hate it so bad. Oh, child, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Let me see. Okay, let me see what else is going on because I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Yeah, I'm so glad that I was here tonight. Yes. I'm so glad that I was here tonight so we could go live. Girl, look. Tamar calling Tawanda the bro real of her family. Yo, thank you for saying that about Tamar Jersey. Girl, did y'all see Tamar on TikTok like doing American Idol? Tamar is on TikTok doing her own American Idol. Did you know that? Hold on. What's going on now? Hold on. Let me see if I can find that photo because I had a photo about that today. And I was going to show y'all. Hold on. Did I delete that? Because I was like, what is Tamar doing? I think I deleted it. Child, Tamar is over here on TikTok. Hey, Jill. Tamar is over here on, thank you, Tangie. Over here on TikTok. Getting people to come up. It's her and 3 other judges. Right? Absolutely. Yes, Lita. She is over on TikTok. Oh, thank you, Lakia. I'm so glad to know that. I hate that you got to deal with stuff, but I'm glad to know that I can help you out. You saw her last night. Look at this. Thank you, Jill. Jill said she saw her last night. Girl, over here on TikTok got 3 judges. And some boy came on there. He was trying to sing Jasmine Sullivan's song. If I could forget you, but stuff like that. So they couldn't really hear him at first. And I was like, wait a minute. And then I think the subject was Tamar building community. So Tamar doing a TikTok American Idol. This is what Tony was talking about. It bothers her that Tamar wants to be infamous and not famous. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Then, like she said, she's not gonna be. I hope to God that they not bringing the Braxtons back. She said she don't want to be on the Braxtons. Girl, Jill, what did you think? Because I was sitting there, I was like, is Tamar for real doing this? And then they be on there playing games, like you said, for money and stuff. I was like, what is going on? I looked up there one day and I saw my girl Elle up there. I was like, what is happening? Wait a minute, hold on, let me take this down. She be on there every night. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with Tamar. Tony is 100% correct. And she don't touch it. Wait a minute, what? She said, hold on, wait a minute. She's doing American Idol. Hold on. Wait a minute, what? She is in TikTok. They name her in that lawsuit with Black Take coat of skin, $300,000. What is this? Girl, what is that? What? Oh my gosh. Funky just said Todd was cheating on Candy with a lady named Helen, and Candy went around. Candy went around there and what? Adina lost her career after that interview. Nikki Gilbert on there every night too? Girl, P Mill. P Mill. No, P Millie. P Millie, where have you been, sis? Now, where have you been? I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you're here. That's all that matters. You're here now. Yeah, her music career has suffered. Nikki Gilbert. Jay Taylor. Jay Taylor, what you talking about? What you missing? You know I've been here since 6 o'clock Central Time, 7 o'clock your time. You done missed a lot, boo. What's going on? And I love you. I love Jay. Jada came and told us what I missed. You gonna have to do the replay, baby doll. What is going on, Jay? Oh, you've been over on IG. Okay, honey. Okay. Yes, honey. Girl, they say P Valley coming back, and this is the final season. So I guess they say we're gonna do P Valley, we're gonna make it good, we're gonna wrap it up just in case we have these problems again. So are y'all excited about P Valley? Because what? What Mel do? Mel was on live tonight. I love you too. Mel, okay, wait a minute. Mel got some new stuff coming out, child. Powered by Nick Cannon. So she got like Mel scents coming out. Oh, child. Okay. Look, let me go and put this up here real quick because Tasha asked. Y'all know how I feel about this. So let me give you this tea. So Heart and Hustle ladies are currently filming Baby Boo. Do you know it is some static? And I really hate this. I will tell you this. There was some static with Ro and Labrina, but I found out recently that Ro and Labrina made up. But now there is some more static. But that's all I can say. That's it. But yeah, they filming, baby. And I can't wait till they get back. I can't wait. Sean was on Facebook begging for forgiveness from his wife once it was revealed. Oh, was he? He should have been begging. That woman went into labor fooling with him. Now, Heart and Hustle didn't have no static for real like that. That's what I want to know, Brown Sugar Baby. Is Diamond still in the trunk? That's what I want to know too. Is Diamond still in the trunk? Yeah, they're real women. They're going to get through whatever. I saw her in her blonde hair, honey. I loved it. Oh, the Men line dropped tonight. Drop the Bell Collector tea, girl. Girl, I can't. Look. Let me tell y'all this. I got in a little trouble. So if y'all was over on my TikTok live last week, I had said some things about Bell Collective. And somebody was in my live and somebody called me. Now y'all, because y'all know I don't say nothing that I cannot say. But I think I had a few drinks and we was just talking. And I got a little loose at the lips and I said too much. But girl, I don't know nothing about Love Marriage Huntsville. I don't know anything about them. So not you download, Kiara. So I cannot. All I can say is I talked to Tisha today. Girl, don't she look good? Don't Ro look good? Baby, Ro looks fantastic. I love her. Love her. Love her down. P Valley rap filming last year during summer. Mel has a mega live tonight. Keep drinking like girl. Jay, look, Jay. Jay, look, the other night. Baby, I had been, what was I? Oh, I had been on some margarita. I had finished it up. I had finished the margarita up. That's right. I can't get cut off from my connect. I can't do it. Yeah, that blood suits her. We girl, when we kitchen table talking brown sugar babe, girl, we was talking like we was all sitting right here in this room. That's how we was talking, back to back to back. And I had so much to say that night. Jay, I had look, honey, cause I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't tell it. But honey, I was on that live that night, and we talked about a lot of stuff. But when it came to that, ooh, child, I had let go and let loose. Girl, it was look who snitching on me, child. The person that told me was in the live. Wasn't nobody snitching. She called me the next day. She said, Millie. I said, I'm so sorry. Like, this is how the phone look, the phone rung. And when I saw the number, I said, oh shit. And I said, hello. She said, Millie. I said, I'm so sorry. Girl, that's all I could do was apologize. I was like, girl, I had been drinking and and somebody said something. And I just let it out. It was just real quick. It was real quick. It was real quick. And I said, ooh. But here's the thing. I am going to tell you, like, once Bell Collective comes on, there's things that I'll be able to tell y'all. It comes on Friday night. So I'll be able to, I there are things that I can say, but I can't say it right now. Tonight I'm drinking Diet A&W cream soda. Baby, it was rough, honey. Girl, it was rough. Y'all know I get to cussing and going on, child. It'd be a whole different life fooling around with me in a piece of alcohol. Oh, it was a good life. Wasn't it, feeling, girl? I did. I took full accountability. I was like, girl, I apologized. And then I was like, and I was like, I have never done anything like that. But it was just that. And here's the thing. She was like, I was getting ready to go to bed. And she said, I was in the bed and I was just on TikTok and I saw you was live. And she had, the moment it was coming out of my mouth is when she had clicked on the live. I said, So I done learned my lesson. So, I give y'all the tea that I can give y'all all the time. But the stuff that I got now from Heart and Hustle, from Bell Collective, from some other places, I'll let y'all know. But Jay on the live, Jay might not know about Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't know if he know they filming. But I will tell you this. Tisha from Love and Marriage Huntsville on a talk show with Letitia Pearson. I came with that. And I told, thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for the likes. I appreciate it. Wait a minute. It was a great live, but you did drop a couple of emails. I did, girl. I did. I did. Jay said, I don't know nothing. Jay said he don't know nothing about no filming. But look, here's the thing. I was looking at this today. Hold on, y'all. Listen, look at this. Shout out to No Chaser TV. Carlos King reveals he doesn't know the fate of Love and Marriage DC, but he is fighting for it. How are you fighting for it? Let me say this. If I call somebody and say, girl, if I have a production company and I'm working with, he can't call on and say, what's going on? You can't, because Jamie Tyler gonna lose his mind. Who come back on March the 7th? Love and Marriage Huntsville? They want to know if it's filming. I know it comes back the rest of the time, but I'm glad you said March the 7th because I didn't even realize that. But DC is not coming back. He talking about he fighting for DC. How you don't know? You got a whole new show with Lisa Ray talking about love and relationships, and you got a show over here called Love and Marriage DC, and these people want to know if they're coming back on TV, and you can't even tell it. Oh, I will tell you this about Bell Collective. When they do come on Friday, they still filming. They're still they fit. Matter of fact, Letitia filmed today, so it's gonna be more than 7 episodes this season. It's gonna be about 1,785. They filming, baby. They are filming. I know. And I was like, okay, this just doesn't make sense to me. I will have all the women from Bell Collective Birmingham on this here live. Carlos has not even had, they dropped the information about Birmingham and ain't nobody said nothing else about it. But you over here talking about Jill Zarin and what she did about Bad Bunny. And I don't know why people still talking about this Super Bowl. It's over. It's done. What you still talking about? You ought to have your people on here. You don't have, and Bell Collective is on Friday. Bell Collective is on Friday. He ain't, I don't know what he did Monday, but he looked like he should have had the group on Monday. Let me tell you what I liked on. I like Black Love. I like the Never Ever Mets. And it was something else they took off that I liked. What's that thing about, they used to, what's that? It was 3 couples and they was like Before the Ring or something. Bring that back. Yes, a new Bell Collective with Stormy doesn't know about the future, love, marriage, times, like that's insane. Girl, Santana did it, and shoot, U2 did one, and I don't know what they be talking about. Thank you, Lisa. Put a Ring on It. Bring that back. That's a great show. Put a Ring on It was fantastic. I watched a couple of episodes of Family and Fiance, but I thought that was real crazy because I feel like if I'm grown enough to get married, then this is my husband. He breaks them down. Family or Fiance, I just felt like the family ain't got nothing to talk about. Like, I mean, look at Todd and Candy. If Candy had listened to her mama, maybe she wouldn't have been in this situation, but she was grown. Family Fiance was real good. Black Love, Queen Sugar, Put a Ring on It. Queen Sugar was that was Chef's Kiss. That was a great show. That was a great show. Yeah, he watching everybody else shows. You got a whole show about to come on Friday night. We haven't seen anybody from the show on your Monday night show. We haven't seen, now I don't know. He could be having somebody come on between, what's the day, Wednesday? He could have somebody come on soon. I don't know. She said, I still watch Queen Sugar. Girl, do you know what? I go back. What's that? What's the green, not the greenhouse. What is it? The church show. The green, was it the green? He ain't promoting nothing, Marie. Nothing. Now, Stormy out here getting it done. Stormy had the ladies on lives. She got ads on Instagram where she's talking about the La Sense. She had the ladies on her live when she was live on TikTok not too long ago. And I like the ladies. I talked to some of them, but I just really want to wait till the show comes on, and then but I need to build these relationships. But like when I'm between work and home and getting on the road, I have to get myself situated and get my schedule together before I can get back out there, because I need to know what I need to do and when. But yeah, still in the budget. Still in the budget. So child love. Tell me he fight for Love and Marriage DC. Love and Marriage DC is that's been 3. Yeah, Greenleaf. That's it. Greenleaf, baby. I will watch Greenleaf tonight. Is that Contessa? Hold on. I'm watching Below Deck. Y'all, you know Below Deck had 2 episodes with the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City on them. They had the other one on last night, Monday night, I think. Monday night. Wait a minute, is this Contessa them on the boat? But I'll watch Greenleaf right now. I have watched that. I have watched that series twice already, and I love Greenleaf. I could have sworn it. Okay, yes. Okay. Spencer. Okay, she said yes, she was on there. How do you get on one of these boats? Cause y'all, I want to do that. Yeah, if it wasn't for the bloggers talking about the shows, y'all wouldn't even know what was going on. You see how they come and talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville film, honey. Now that I don't know. Now, if you want to put something on the shelf, if you want to shelf something, shelf that. Oh, that is Scott in Ibiza. Oh, that is Contessa. Oh, Contessa and these boobs, child. Lord have mercy. It's just so assaulting every time I see that. It. I want to know how to get on this boat. Y'all, we ought to be able to get on one of these boats. Greenleaf was freaking good. The Girl in Forever on Netflix was the son's daughter that was in DV relationship. She was great. Oh yes, Greenleaf was so good. Oh Lord, that was such a good show. Such a good show. Well, y'all, we're gonna get ready and wrap this up. This night has been amazing. I don't think I got in no trouble tonight. I want to shout out to Jay Taylor for coming in the building. I want to shout out to all of the Millie crew for coming in the building. All the new people that caught a live tonight, I want to thank you for being here. Everybody in the bushes, you know I love you with everything. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and hype this video. Send this out to your people. Make sure everybody is subscribing. I just want to thank y'all. I thank y'all every day because I love that y'all are here for me, and I love how you all have changed my life. So I appreciate y'all. You all are life-changing people, and I'm just glad you're in my life. Follow the new Bell Collective group, Bell Collective T. You'll get tips. Oh, girl, yeah, I'm in the group. They at me every time. It's something. Girl, wait a minute. I'm on the Bell Collective Savage group on Facebook. Baby Boogie. When I tell you them people in there don't play, they don't play. They do not play. And I love it. Yes, I love y'all deep. So deep. That's because I was saying, girl, yes, that's what it's called, Belicious. Bell Collective Savage Group. Hold on, child. Hold on. Y'all have a blessed night too. Wait a minute, hold on 1 second. Don't leave yet. Hold on. Let me go over here and see what's going on. Just give me 1 second. Just hold on. Let me see what they talking about before we go. Baby, ooh, child. Ooh, honey, hold on. The Bell Collective Original Savage Group. Okay. Okay, they talking about Latrice tonight. Who was your favorite Belle? Who are you looking forward to catching up with? Child. Did y'all see this trailer with Letitia and Latrice? This was horrible. Thank you so much, y'all. I'm just trying to see if they want to know if Bell Collective has run its course. Yes, it's all kind of stuff. Child, they was talking about Tamara. It's September. Now, y'all aren't fooling us after a while. You should see a lady's touch in the home. The decor isn't decoring with these standard stipulation and cars, a couch in the foyer area of the door, piano clutter, and another couch less than 4 steps away. Come on now, people. Y'all knew production was coming to film. Y'all good co-parents, but y'all need to get it together. They saying that Tamara's not living with Greedy. Honey, it's a mess. It is a mess. Okay, y'all, that's all I got. I love y'all. Good night. Thank y'all for being here. Like the video, share the video, send it to people, get them over here. It's your girl, Millie Chun. Florida is going on tour. Okay. Good night, everybody.